And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But my support system kept me from trouble and just locked in. Brian?
Oh, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Cade Cunningham out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Duren in at the 5. And it's the Pistons to start out. Burks passes to Bogdanovic. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
Here's Porter. Outside, Green. No good. And the Pistons going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Cunningham passes to Bey. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Up and over Porter. Misses off the right iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate. When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given, but he's also a remarkable athlete, and his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Kevin Porter. And some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
First free throw is good.
And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Porter. Now Gordon. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. 3 on the clock. Fernando misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. Here's Duran. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Here's Smith. Yep, that one's good.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive and close.
Gordon with a steal. Pass to Green. And here is Porter. And the 3 off target. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Gordon. Here's Fernando. Gordon outside. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. And it's Green missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Burks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Gordon. Here's Fernando. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Gordon down low. He's covered by Bay. Gordon can't hit. The Pistons leading. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Cunningham on the take. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Cunningham. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Green for 3. And another miss by Houston.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Burks with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Burks has got his second basket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Now here's Cunningham. Coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Smith. Over Bogdanovich. Smith no good. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. And here's Smith. From the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Now Cunningham. Green covering. Here's Duran. Bay outside. Works for three. That shot missing. And Houston the other way now. Outside Porter. Shot is up. And another miss by Houston.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Cunningham passes to Bay. Gordon against Cunningham. Up and over Gordon. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Rockets trail. Gordon on the wing. An open look for Smith. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Burks. Bogdanovich against Smith. Bogdanovich passes to Burks. Bay outside. Lets the three fly. And he can't get that one. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Cunningham against Porter. Now here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. And he converts the layup. Cunningham's got 12.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown, and the Rockets call time here.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
For your Pistons chances. Look this, team.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, trailing by 4, down low to Garuba. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Here's Ivy. The rebound by Matthews.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. The 3-ball. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Matthews. Now here's Tate. Here's Matthews. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. Rebound Detroit. Bagley with it. Here's Ivy. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
He misses the free throw.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
He hits the second from the line. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Matthews. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No coverage that time.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside Tate. Pass to Christopher. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Josh Christopher at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Pistons.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Rockets trail. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Ivy's out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Magruder in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Outside Tate. Marjanovic inside. He's against Stewart. They grab their own miss. And that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Back to Christopher. Outside Tate. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Over to the left wing. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that spot.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Şengün. And Green is subbed in for Matthews. That'll be a 5-second call.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the middle. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons basketball.
The Pistons leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Man, that one drops for them.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Tate. Green up top. Pass to Christopher. To win the run. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Lets it go from 11. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Detroit.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
No good on that
one. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Fernando's checked in for Houston. Porter Jr. comes in for Christopher. Good on the second one. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the right side. That shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivey. Launches it. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now. Tate finds Smith. Outside Porter. Green for 3. Here's Fernando. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Tate. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. The rebound by Stewart.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good. Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
Porter, the pass to Tatum. Green with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Fernando. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Assist from
Green's got his 4th assist in this one. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Ivy. Bagley with it, covered by Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Team second.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
That one's off. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Bay, he's checked in for Magruder. Garuba's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Tate. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Green for 3. Offensive rebound.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Back to Joseph. Pass to Ivy. Bagley down low. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Oh, got that one up quick. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So for the Pistons, Durant comes in for Stewart, and it's Bojan Bogdanovic in for Bagley. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bay passes to Bogdanovic. They need this. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 8 rebounds in the game. Right side Porter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Pass to Durant. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
They get it back. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Good on both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Outside, Green. Outside, Porter. Pass to Gordon. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Bay. On the wing, Green. Drills it from deep. Green's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Cunningham. From down in the low post, it goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Gordon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A Sixth Man of the Year award winner and universally known as a great teammate.
Here's Ivy. They trail by 9. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard is down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Detroit. And the Rockets call time here.
Fans, your Pistons dance team.
So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Fernando, and it's Christopher in for Green. 1:24 left to play in the half. Pass to Garuba. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Detroit with a rebound. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Hey, he's still scoring a little bit, but he's gotten away from his first quarter approach when I thought he was attacking the defense and was able to draw foul after foul.
At the line for Detroit, K. Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Matthews, he's checked in for Gordon. And he's good on the second. Houston in the lead. Porter, the pass to Şengün. Wide open look. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Back to Porter. Pass to Christopher. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Christopher's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Porter against Cunningham. Up and over Porter. And again, it's Detroit.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or no call.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He's bringing a lot of energy energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game. But in the second half, if they can generate extra possessions, it will go a long way toward getting the W.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.